Today we're talking about the greatness and the details in the devil. Today's January 2nd. Today, my name is Clive, Black Businessman. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. This is where I document my journey of building a business, the things that I think about as Black men, building a business, being leaders in the community, working with other people, and all the things that I go through as I build a business, right? So I currently run a company called You Need a Virtual Assistant, where we help people do assistant work, entrepreneurs get out of the day-to-day task. And building that business has been something that has been a transformative thing as I continue on. But anyways, there's other videos on here talking about other aspects of that. And today I'm just talking about the greatness and the details. And I start to see that as I start to talk to companies, I talk to some people and I do the research and I look at what greatness is. And I've dealt with a lot of companies on the consumer side, dealing with them, talking to people about their business. And I really don't think a lot of people understand what it takes what that level of greatness is. And I equate it to like playing ball, like playing basketball, right? If you see the guy at the park, he's nice, right? You're like, oh yeah, he's nice. But it's because you've seen LeBron James, especially if you see him in person, or Michael Jordan, or any NBA player, and you're like, oh, that's what greatness is. Oh, that's what exceptional is. But it's like playing ball too, though. You just have to keep putting those repetitions. And I always like to break down business to the function of marketing, sales, client delivery, hiring, employee lifecycle operations. And I talk about that because in every aspect, there's a lot of things where it's easy to chase after the new things, but just getting good at the fundamentals. Right now, my whole strategy, and I keep talking about this, is our LinkedIn strategy, getting clients on LinkedIn. And we're continuously doing that and getting those clients on LinkedIn. But every time I'm just improving the process. I have to track the data. I have to see what the messaging, I have to test it out. And I just really realized that every channel that you bring in, everything that you start doing, right? You can start doing all of them, but it's going to be very hard to get good at them, right? Especially and I just see that the level of detail that we're trying to put in, and I'm reading messages and I'm steady implementing, right? And I'm studying the latest tactics and I'm looking at what do I need to do? So this has been this process of being great, because my goal is to be top 1% at LinkedIn. And because I understand that if I just master LinkedIn, I'll have so many clients that I won't even, right? I just understand that I'll get a lot of clients just from LinkedIn alone. We have videos on YouTube. Those videos are literally made so that when people look us up, they see videos on YouTube about us talking about it. It's not to get clients. It's not for traction. It's their complement to the LinkedIn strategy. And I'm saying that because when I start reading about people and I start looking at the levels of detail that have to be done, I understand that, oh, I can't go on Instagram and try to be amazing at it. We have an Instagram page. Once again, it's just for people to literally look us up. But there's a whole Instagram strategy where people are like, hey, get clients on Instagram. And can we get clients on Instagram? Undoubtedly, right? Because if you just put in that process, we could get clients. I believe so, right? I may be wrong, but the same thing with YouTube. If YouTube is your channel, there is a mastering of YouTube. There's a reason why Mr. Beast, who's the biggest guy, is not focused on, and he has the money to be able to say, hey, I want to hire somebody to be the LinkedIn master. When you get to that point where you can hire somebody whose total focus is on that, and because we're a small company, we have to do everything ourselves. We don't have anybody we can just say, hey, you be the master of Instagram. You be the master of Twitter, right? You're repurposing content. And I know there's many people out here who do a lot of these things, but my point is that our goal is to get clients, and people have different avenues of what they're trying to do, but our goal is to literally get clients. And we have a really direct method because our service is either you need it or you don't. Now, the next part is competition. Do you choose us over somebody else, right? So everything that we're looking at, and I just go back to the details of it. This video is literally to talk about all the details of LinkedIn. In my next video, one of my videos, I should say, is going to be doing a deep dive of what our LinkedIn strategy is and how we're doing LinkedIn. But this goes back to top of the funnel, middle, and if you don't know what that is, what's the content that top of the funnel generates awareness, middle of the funnel, what is that, who people who become leads, how are we actually nurturing them, and then turning people into clients at the bottom of the funnel, what kind of emails, text messages, case studies, anything like that. But all of those things right there that I named, right, they all have details to themselves, and they're all connected to each other, right? So it's steadily sitting down. Like, you can't have 10 campaigns and not measure them and not know what's going on, because this is where the details are at. And it goes back to having a process and having the data. So I'm always going to be talking about that. What is the process and what is the data? So just wanted to talk about that and look at your process. And it's because they always come back to this one funnel, one sales process, one product to sell, right? Just doing services. And it's because it's very difficult when you have a lot of things going on to be able to keep track of all that data. But anyways, that's my video today. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, I would love to hear them, right? Stay focused, stay blessed. Y'all hold it down. Peace.